This podcast, it's not about me. It's about what happens when a regular human refuses to stay down. I know what it feels like to be underestimated, to be overlooked, to wonder if your life is ever going to feel like yours again. And I'm telling you right now, you don't need more time. You need to trust the fire inside of you again. Like I said, I know what it feels like to be underestimated, to be overlooked, to wonder if your life is ever going to feel like yours again. When I was going through that health issue in my life, which I have already overcome, being underestimated could be very, let's put it this way. You can be underestimated and not let it affect you, have it actually motivate you to prove to yourself. And once you prove to yourself that you can accomplish this goal, it will reflect onto others. I wouldn't necessarily say that proving people wrong is what this is about. It's about proving yourself right, that you're able to accomplish something. Because once you start placing the power into other people, that you're displacing yourself and your motivation. Your motivation shouldn't be to prove others wrong. It's to prove to yourself, right, I can accomplish this for myself. Whether somebody underestimates me or not, that is not my problem. That's their perspective of who they think I am. I know who I am, and I know what I'm capable of, and I know that I can accomplish this. That's the mindset. That's the winning mindset. That's the get up, show up, never give up mindset. And then there's the mindset of being underestimated by people and letting it affect you. People don't know what you're capable of. Sometimes people see that you have all these abilities and they want to play it down and they don't want you to discover them. You have to realize that. You have to realize that what other people think of you is their perception of you. And that's not always real or true, because that's their perspective of how they see the world, how they think. But you know who you are. So what other people think of you, that's none of your business. Focus on yourself. If they underestimate you, fine. If they don't, fine. You shouldn't be paying attention to what other people are saying or thinking about you, because their opinions don't matter. What matters is that you need to focus on your goals. Don't underestimate yourself. That is important. Never underestimating yourself, because you are stronger than you think. You have gifts to share with the world. Don't ever underestimate what you're capable of. You're capable of more than you think. And sometimes we discover it for ourselves. And sometimes we'll have people who visit us in our life that help us see it. High value people will do that. They will help you see what you're capable of. Now, if you feel lost and you are underestimating yourself, the only way to get out of that is to believe in yourself. Believe you can accomplish your goals and believe in yourself. Regardless of where you are in life, just set goals. For example, you can just start by simply making your bed every single morning. Just make your bed. Do that for a week. Once you go for a week, you did it yesterday, you can do it today. You did it yesterday, you can do it today and tomorrow. And from making your bed, you start to build that confidence within yourself that, okay, I can apply this strategy to other aspects in my life. You start working out. You go to the gym. Or you start walking wherever you are in your fitness journey. Or wherever you are in physical fitness, whatever you can do. One day you wake up, let's go, let's do this. Lift the heavy weights. You can run. You can run really far and fast. You can walk. You can move your fingers one day. You know what I mean? Wherever you are, because being able to work out and move your body is a privilege, and not everybody has that privilege. Some of us just getting up in the morning and working on something outside of ourselves, working on something. Okay, I did that today. I'm motivated today. You wake up tomorrow. Oh, motivation's gone. There's two ways that you can go about this. All right, I'll just wait till I'm motivated. Which, that perspective, do you think that you're going to be able to accomplish your goals? Or do you think that in the long term, that's going to be beneficial to you for your success? Probably not. Then there's the, okay, I'm not motivated today, but I wrote down that I need to do this today in my schedule. Set a schedule. I wrote down in my goal-oriented notebook that I was going to do this today. And regardless of your emotions, you get it done. And that is what discipline means. Motivation fades. Discipline will get you where you want to be. Started with making your bed every day to now working your way into different goal settings. If I did it yesterday, that means I could do it today. I did it yesterday, today, I could do it tomorrow. You wake up tomorrow, you don't feel motivated. I did it yesterday. That means I could do it today. Okay? And it doesn't always have to be 100%. Because sometimes, due to health conditions or whatnot, you just do the best you can. You don't have to give it 100. If you can, then do it. But sometimes it's going to be 100%. Some days it's going to be 80%. Some days it's going to be 50%, 20%, 10%. As long as you're doing something, that's progress moving forward in consistency. Because consistency is not always going to be at the same level. It's not always going to be at 100. Consistency is going to go up and down with the percentage the energy you can put into it. Always do your best. That's not saying that, okay, yesterday I put 100, today I'm just going to put 50. No. That's not how it works. You do your best every day and you'll know, okay, I put my best effort. I did full capacity effort. But today was more of like an 85 day compared to yesterday. You know what I mean? So once you start doing that, you build habits that are healthy for you. You start to set higher standards for yourself. You create boundaries with yourself. That's the start of learning how to set boundaries, is with yourself first. And once you set boundaries with yourself, that's your practice. That's your practice round. And your training mode, setting boundaries with yourself. Because once you master that with yourself, setting boundaries with others is a piece of cake. And then you teach people how to treat you. And when you treat yourself with respect, for the most part, other people will treat you with respect, because not everybody is a respectful person. Let's be honest here. But you will see a difference. You will feel a difference. People will treat you differently, right? You start to set this higher standard for who you are, who you want to become. You start acting more progressive with your actions. Your actions are progressively increasing. You're taking more action. When you take more action, you see results. And not all the results are incredible. Results sometimes show you what you need to work on, what you need to improve in. And you'll also see results of, okay, what you've accomplished. Results are results, but that means that you're moving forward. You're moving. You never just want to wonder if your life is ever going to feel yours again. You have to make it yours again. You have to work towards that. Make space for yourself in this world and unapologetically do that. Never apologize for working towards your goals. And when I mean this, it's in the context of when you're in a group atmosphere and you're sharing your accomplishments, not boasting about it and showing off, but let's say somebody asks you about, what have you been working on? Say, hey, I've been working on accomplishing, let's say you're an independent contractor, making 20 sales in 2 weeks, and I accomplished that goal, right? Let's say you're selling houses or, wherever you are professionally, you set a goal and you achieved it. And instead of celebrating you, they start to poke at you and minimize you. Number one, you come to the realization that, okay, well, I'm growing. But when you're growing, that doesn't mean you're above everybody else. That just means, okay, I'm growing. Am I surrounded by high quality people? That's when you start to kind of, realize, are these the type of people that I want to be sharing my victories with? And they minimize it? Maybe I should reevaluate this. And then you set another goal, another standard for yourself. And you work on it every day. Setting boundaries. Don't minimize yourself to make other people feel comfortable. Because then you're bringing yourself down to their level. And it's not about showing off. It's not about boasting. And they asked you a question, you answered. They try to minimize it. Or if every time you bring something up and they're bringing, let's say, their career, and then you bring your career, and let's say you're not showing off, remember this. You're just celebrating your victory. And if they don't want to celebrate it, they want to minimize it and change the subject. You have to kind of come back to yourself and say, okay, this is not a high quality person that I want to continue to share this information with. I'm not going to minimize myself for anybody. I just have to change the people that I surround myself with, because the right people, they're going to maximize your potential and they're going to maximize your confidence. They're going to celebrate your wins with you and they're going to motivate you to go even further. They're going to help you get even further because they're working on themselves and they like to see other people succeed because there's enough success for everybody in the world. It's not about competing with one another. They know, high value people know, it's about competing with yourself. Better than you were yesterday. If you could do what you did yesterday, you could do it today. Well, if you could do it today, you could do it tomorrow. And it's only up from there. Remember, don't underestimate yourself. Don't underestimate your abilities. You're in control of that. What people think of you is none of your business. And when you're feeling stuck and wondering if your life is ever going to feel like yours again, if you work every single day to better your life is already yours. You control how you react to it. So let's react to life with goal setting, and let's react to life to putting ourselves first, working on ourselves to achieve goals. And it doesn't always have to be about work related. It could be about anything. Becoming a better person, better version of yourself, becoming a better listener, becoming a better partner, becoming healthier. It could be about anything that's positively impact your life. Because once it positively impacts your life, you don't realize it, but other people see it. They're not going to tell you. Some people will. Some people will say, you inspire me. But for the most part, you're not going to get feedback from other people. That doesn't mean that you're not growing. That doesn't mean that you're not flourishing. Don't put your power into other people. Don't look for validation. You need to have self-validation. Don't seek validation and confidence from other people. It needs to live within yourself. And that's how your life is going to feel like yours again. Because you know who you are. You love who you are. You love the pace in which you learn. And you don't want to be anybody else but you. So here's my challenge to you. What would happen if you didn't quit this time? This is your reminder. You were not buried, you were planted. And it's time to grow louder than your excuses. If this hit home, don't keep it to yourself. Subscribe on Apple, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and YouTube. Download the Mindset Shift ebook. Visit getupshowupnevergiveup.store. Shop the apparel that speaks your story, because motivation isn't just something you feel, it's something that you wear. Get Up, Show Up, Never Give Up is available on Amazon. Direct link is getupshowupnevergiveup.store. You can shop directly on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. New episodes drop every Monday and Thursday, and this is just the beginning. Remember to get up, show up, and never give up. Thank you for listening.